Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the mound today, Germán Márquez. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a swing and a miss.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball one there.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Tatis waits.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. To third. Tag. Got him. One out, base is empty. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that one in the air center field. Doyle under this one. Corrals it. 2 down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup.
Batting third, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Two outs, base is empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's too high. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it stays fair. It's in and out of his glove. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And Manny gets a piece. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stallings brings it in, and that is that. 1 left for San Diego. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Just missed. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one missing inside. That one ripped. 1 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third.
So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Inside, almost got him. Good hitters count the 2-0. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Darvish delivers. The other way. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed it. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Here's Michael Toglia.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second. To short, could be 2. Glove flip to second, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Jake Cronenworth. Marquez back to work. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And Jake has entered the K zone.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Popped up. McMahon hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Jason Hayward. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Second inning here, no score. Strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Two outs, nobody on. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. On the ground, right side. To first. That's out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Chris Bryant. Gets the call, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Next offering is downstairs. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Darvish. Kicks, delivers. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And that's in the dirt. Ball one. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab for the second out.
Second baseman,
Tyro Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. There's a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Outside, and the count even 1-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out, but right now his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. In the air, center field. Merrill settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We play 2 full. It's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Diaz getting the start at catcher, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Tracks it down for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. And the first offering is not close.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Arise leads off first with 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that's fouled off. Ball and a strike. Swing and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Doubled his first time. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count 1-1. Popped up. Infield fly called there. Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 1 so far.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Just missed. 2 aboard, 2 outs. This one smoked, could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Coming home. 1 run across, rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 3-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. His first at-bat was a strikeout. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Man at second. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now, Sam Hilliard.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Jacob Stallings now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So up next, Brenton Doyle. He's 0 for 1. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Diaz right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And it's even up. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And there's a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. That ends the inning. So one left for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Denver as we go to the top of the fourth. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That's off the inside corner. And now 3 balls and a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. Tovar. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. Well struck left field. Way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed.
2-0.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's through there for a strike. And now it's 3-2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets him 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 4, and now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. But all these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one just misses.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Chop to third. Machado sends it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
And here is Michael Toglia. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one's in there. 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
One ball, one strike.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
In there at the knees for a strike. The Padres leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty.
We got a full count.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And that is low for ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Bryant now. Darvish checks on the runner. Toglia back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Roll to short, could be 2.
No.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. Gets off a throw.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Bryant, the runner at third. Jones at first. One gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Two on, one out.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Sam Hilliard in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. First and third, one down. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. So 2 down now, and here is Sam Hilliard. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
There's a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
The 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one not close. 3-2 now. Jacob Stallings in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Stallings in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
On the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And now Elias Diaz. Marquez back to work. Just
Oh, that's
missed.
inside.
In there at the knees. Strike one. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was
One
sitting on a
ball,
fastball
two
right
strikes.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Luis Arias. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a foul out of play. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 2. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to Tolia, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Padres go down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Brenton Doyle. And that one upstairs.
For all these Rockies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered
ball 2.
opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now pitching for San
Sean Reynolds, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2 count.
Hit in the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in, Ryan McMahon. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Morejon getting loose as well. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. And that one almost hit him.
Inside.
One down, base is empty. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. First pitch, and he just misses.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Fought off foul. The Rockies trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Ripped on a line. Merrill puts it away, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
Scott Alexander taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alexander, a 6'2 southpaw, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McMahon hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Machado. And that one clips the corner. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Justin Lawrence appears to be getting loose. Gilbreth getting cranked up as well.
Ball, that's it.
He swings and fouls one off. Hit in the air left field. Jones sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cronenworth stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That smash towards center. Doyle flashes the leather on the running catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. That's out to center field. Merrill settles underneath it. puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter.
Here is Chris Bryant, 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. That one outside.
That ball went out.
1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam getting loose out there. Estrada also throwing. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. The Padres trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Come on, here we go.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. A little bit high. Nope. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. We go to the top of the 7th. There's Bogarts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
Out to short. Sends it to Tolia. Bogarts retired.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Ornelas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Check swing, no appeal. Next offering is down low. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's ball 4.
First base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 2 outs. Luis Ariz stands in. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one is inside. Ground ball up the middle. Tovar. They take the force out. 3rd out. So they strand a pair. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jason Adam.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So in now for Colorado, Thairo Estrada.
Second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Now this is in the air down the line. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hilliard stands in now and watches strike 1. The Rockies down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jacob Stallings.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
Outside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Next one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Brenton Doyle waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Merrill hauls it in to end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Lawrence.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Hilliard gets under it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Fastball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One down, base is empty. Strike 2. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye right there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Manny Machado.
2 down, base is empty, and now it's Manny Machado. That misses the zone. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's a ball.
That's
Tried the sweeper. That one finds a corner. And now it's 3-2.
We got full count.
Ripped on a line to center. Doyle brings it in for the 3rd out. Padres go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Adam back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Robert Suarez getting ready to go. Inside. And the count is 1-1. This to third. Machado throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan McMahon. The Rockies trailing by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a pop-up. Machado makes the catch, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies 1. Lucas Gilbreth on to pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 3 in this one. Gilbreth, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Hilliard moving back for it, and that one is out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here comes X to the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And lines out to third. Jason Hayward, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. That one's upstairs, ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, went around. That's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one drifts inside. Next pitch is outside. That's ball four.
Outside.
Tried another
Ball
fastball, but missed the spot. Now the DH for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. That one's in there. That's strike one. Hayward at first, one gone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Elias Diaz. In there, and it's 0-1. Slice down the right side. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the third out. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. It's now 4-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Suarez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That misses the zone, and that's ball three. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
3-1 is on the way. And a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Chris Bryant. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a ball. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
At the plate, Nolan Jones. And that's in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That's way outside, and it's 1-1. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. And the count 1-2. The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
He's 2 outs away. Estrada will hit next. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, and he held up. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
Ball 2.
Just missed. Tying run at the plate.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jacob Stallings. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Not even close there. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Robert Suarez out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run for the Rockies, Greg Jones. Brenton Doyle the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. One strike away. And fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-2. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.